Hey guys, so right now I'm going to watch How Strong Is Cthulhu. If y'all know who Cthulhu is, he's a character from H.P. Lovecraft. And when I looked it up about the genre, it's a cosmic horror. So, pretty interesting. And I'm actually curious, it's been quite a long time since I watched or pretty much learned anything about the H.P. Lovecraft series because I haven't looked at that series. More like I haven't been dabbled with that series since high school. Anyway, look at this. Hold on. Anyway, look at this going in three, two, one.
Cthulhu. On the waves of oceans, a story is passed down by generations of a god who rules the sea, a being from another realm, but not from heaven or hell, something far beyond them, a world where beings that brought the cosmos into existence and where time first ticked. But these are no legends at all. They're real. This god actually exists, and some deny what this could be, but I'm sure they'll believe when they're buried at the bottom of the sea. Within this universe, humans aren't the only life forms. Aliens born across the stars and beings of even higher dimension exist within our world. Cthulhu is a deity of unimaginable power within the Lovecraftian mythos. The outer gods are incomprehensible, undimensional entities like the mad god Azathoth. Being undimensional means they have no height, width, or length, existing as pure, formless concepts beyond mortal comprehension. To pierce the veil and interact with the physical realm, these eldritch beings require living sacrifices, which temporarily grant them access to physical forms. Cthulhu's purpose is to rip the barrier between realities and drag the rest of the outer gods into the physical realm, earning him the title of priest. With this being just a small fraction of the realms that they reside in, at its core is the physical realm, a boundless three-dimensional cosmos billions of years old, where planets, stars, and galaxies swirl in the dance of time and entropy. Beyond this reality lies the Dreamlands, a parallel dimension accessible through dreams, where the laws of physics are warped by the unconscious thoughts of those who traverse it. Within these dreamlands, beings of higher and lower dimensions can perceive and interact with each other, as in one instance, a being from a higher dimension interacted with the narrator of the story. The god was interested in the idea that this narrator came from a realm where mathematics and matter exists, as this being was far beyond those realities. The Dreamlands is a double-sided coin, as mortals can interact with the unknown, but lose their minds at the beings that they encounter. Going even further than the Dreamlands, the outer gods reign supreme, the most feared of all, Azathoth, the nuclear chaos who lies at the center of infinity. It's said that all of existence is merely in the dream of this blind god. Should Azathoth ever awaken, all of creation would vanish, and even further beyond this, an even more powerful entity, the All-in-One, existing outside the confines of space and time, perceiving all points of reality simultaneously. It acts as the gatekeeper and the key, capable of bending the laws of existence, allowing passages between dimensions, and without a doubt the most powerful being in all of existence, Yog-Sothoth. But what nobody would have guessed is that these beings are actually related, having a family tree, with Yog-Sothoth being at the top
they're related to Cthulhu?
being one of his descendants. Long ago, Cthulhu sent a group of beings called the Spawn of Cthulhu to Earth, and these beings arrived on a supercontinent and established their very own city, which served as the essential hub for Cthulhu's plans. At this time, humans didn't even exist. Earth was inhabited by alien species. Among them were Elder Things, a highly advanced race possessing technology so sophisticated it appeared like magic. When the Spawn began their activities on Earth, war broke out between them and the Elder Things, the Elder Things proved too powerful due to their mastery over science and magic. Realizing they couldn't defeat the Elder Things, the Spawn made peace with them and turned their attention toward the Atlanteans, a powerful human civilization that dabbled in forbidden arts and worshipped deities beyond comprehension. The Olympian gods of Greek mythology intervened, sinking the entire continent and causing the entire city to be buried at the bottom of the sea.
Jeez.
Facing extinction, Cthulhu used his powers to place all of his spawn in a state of hibernation. The promise was that once Cthulhu entered the physical realm, he would awaken them all once again when he roars. After the city sinks, the Elder gods retaliate against the Olympians by striking Atlantis. With the city lost beneath the waves, Cthulhu's access to his followers was cut off. However, due to his influence, the city would rise to the surface when the stars were properly aligned. Cthulhu's goal was now to find new followers to help him achieve his physical form. After losing his original followers, Cthulhu turned his attention to humanity, which had been created by the Elder Things along with all life on Earth. Using his psychic powers, he communicated with humans and tempted them with godlike power. In exchange, humans were performing living sacrifices to the outer gods, especially when the city resurfaced. The ultimate goal for Cthulhu was using these humans to physically manifest and bring the outer gods into the physical realm, and when they arrived, they were going to destroy all of it. The city served as a central nexus, a bridge between the void and the physical realm, enabling Cthulhu's influence to seep through, and when the stars aligned just right, this forbidden city emerges from the depths, like a scar in reality itself, allowing the power of the outer gods to bleed into the physical realm. But what makes Cthulhu truly terrifying is his master over dreams and madness. His psychic reach extends far beyond the seas, infecting and corrupting the minds of mortals, giving them visions of the future and the unspeakable horrors of the past. Those who receive his call find themselves obsessed, driven to worship or insanity. They're twisted by the very essence of Cthulhu's presence. And just like the visions of the future, it's finally in the present. Cthulhu gets his physical form. Cthulhu's physical form is an abomination, his body composed of an ever-shifting fleshy mass covered in glistening scales that resemble the deepest, darkest abyss of the ocean. His wings are so massive that they reach into the heavens, while his feet are planted in hell. But even this form is a mere avatar of his true nature. Cthulhu's real existence exists beyond the boundaries of physical reality, making him practically invulnerable to any force within the physical realm. The name Cthulhu is a name that mortals give him because his true name is incomprehensible. Just looking at the face of Cthulhu's physical form drives humans to madness, and this is just an infinitesimal slice of his true nature, being a being that can control all of reality in his hands. And even dreams themselves can't reach the heights of this god. Overall, Cthulhu would scale layers into outer versal with irrelevant speed. And shout out to Zeno who dropped 50 to sponsor this video. In the end, human minds can't begin to comprehend what this god is, existing in a realm where reality is flipped, a higher dimension beyond our understanding. He'll deceive anyone to achieve his goal, so be careful who you trust. But then again, he doesn't need a physical form to turn gods into dust. What's up, guys?
What is this man's weakness? Okay, so that's How Strong Is Cthulhu. Yeah, that's kind of a lot to process and crazy. Bro, I know Cthulhu like some sort of like god, but I did not know he's like that. Like he could do stuff like that. Anyway, so that's today's video. If you like it, hit the like button, comment down below, hit the subscribe button. Until then, later, guys.